Alright, I'm gonna do this video like this. I'll introduce myself. DCR PALMY, Nathan, Nate, whatever you may wish to call me, whichever it feels appropriate to you. I don't really have a preference. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter to me, but I want to give some background, some context as to what, my artistic goal is and how I've been thinking about releasing music as of recently, and how I want to introduce my new music to the world, how I wanted to introduce this new album, especially Heir to the Throne, which I'm gonna be releasing a trailer for, which the trailer itself doesn't serve as a in-your-face kind of summary to it. It's more of like a summary of the feelings and emotion that I have towards the new music and just putting out a really vulnerable and honest project into the world. It's more of a expression of that. It's not a I don't want to say like I guess like summary is just the wrong way to put it. More of an introduction to get you better assimilated into what's going on with the new music. So I want to start off just by saying I'm not putting this shit on Spotify. I'm not putting the new album on Spotify. I'm not putting it on Apple Music. I'm not putting it on any type of distribution service. And the simple reason being is just that it just doesn't need to be. I just want to cut back from that shit. I don't want to intertwine the art with like the consumerist culture that is just so dominated in today's music industry, where it's just like people create shit in order to get clicks. There's no art left. The art has just been abandoned, and I want to just make it known that I'm prioritizing the art. The art is first and everything else is secondary. And I don't give a shit if people, have something to say about it. The art will always be first. The expression will always be first, because that shit is raw and authentic. That shit is, it's the truth and it's what I feel. And everything else besides that is just besides the point. Everything else is just a bonus. And the art is just really the way that I'm able to express how I feel and really make that point of contention visible. And what I mean by point of contention is just that push and pull that I feel, like right over here. It's like, and I know this maybe it feels like it's going off the rails, or like it's going in a direction which is like kind of hard to follow, but it's late. It's like 4:30 a.m. I'm in the dark talking to a camera and shit. But regardless of the point, I just want to let it be known that the art will always be the priority, and everything else just follows that, and everything else is just a bonus to that. But with Heir to the Throne, I want to use this as a benchmark for myself and for my art, just to serve as a reminder to myself that at the end of the day, whether or not, I become famous or the outreach is where I want it to be, the art will always be true, the art will always be real. And everything else that follows, that is just a bonus to what is being put out there. Because the main concern is whether or not I'm able to remain authentic in the way that in which I express myself. Because I view my art as a commentary on my vision and my perception and how I see things. It's like you digest my art, and it's like you just take my eyes and you see the world through the way in which I look at it, which is, I think, pretty sick. I think that's pretty awesome. But I got some topics here that I do definitely want to discuss. I can start with, I guess I can start with, well, the album itself is special because I didn't really receive any help in making this new music. And I guess part of it is because I'm definitely weary of asking for help in certain respects to my art, and it doesn't feel right at some points when I do feel that like I need to have some sort of outreach to other people in order to help me with what I'm creating, because I don't know, it's like part of me believes that I need X, Y, and Z in order for my art to live up to the, effort and name that I want it to. But it just, every time it circles back to the idea that I don't need any of that shit, and this, I want to make this clear to anybody who's watching this, any artist who's watching this, that you can do it yourself. You don't need an expensive studio or a cameraman or, a recording engineer or a producer or a photographer or, a merch designer. It's like you can just become all of those things. And the world is set up in a way in which, it'll try and put you into a certain box. It'll try and, make you think that you have to stick to some sort of mold that you have no, say in creating. But in reality, it's like you either fit into the mold or you create the very mold itself. And personally, I'd rather just create the fucking mold instead of fit into some shit that I don't even resonate with, some shit that has nothing to do with me, some shit that doesn't belong to me at all. I'd rather just create the shit. I'd rather just make some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world is set up in a way in which there's like a master architect at work who creates these different barriers and constraints that leads you down certain pathways that eventually it's like your thought and perception is so programmed to the point in which you really have no idea in how to think for yourself, and you don't even understand the idea of thinking for yourself, which leads you down this, pathway of fitting into the mold. And if you're able to pull back from that, if you're able to remove yourself from that, you begin to see that each and every person has the power to create the mold itself. Each and every person has the power to remove themselves from the game and, take a look at it and then create their own blueprint for how they want to live their life and how they want to impart their projections of their expression onto the world. And for me, that's what my art is. That's what Heirs to the Throne is. That's what albums are. That's my expression right there. It's like, I don't got a cameraman, so I picked up the camera and just pressed record. I don't got a merch designer, so I just, picked up the tools and I started designing myself. I don't got a, photographer, so I just started grabbing my phone, taking pictures through fucking Wi-Fi, dog. That's why every picture I'm on my phone. You know what I'm saying? That's why every single picture on my Instagram, I'm on my phone, looking at my phone. You know why I'm doing that shit? It's because I'm literally taking the pictures on my phone. I don't got a photographer, bro. I don't got a cameraman. I don't got a producer. I don't got a merch designer. I don't got any of that shit. I just became the merch designer. I became the photographer. I became the producer. And it's a matter of whether or not you're willing to accept the fact that you have the means to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these constraints that want to hold you back, all these ideas that you have no idea with, all these ideas that you have nothing to do with, you didn't even create these ideas. They just are imparted on you and they hold you back and they tell you that you're supposed to be X, Y, and Z. They tell you you're supposed to fit into some sort of avenue that you have no fucking connection with at all. You know what, bro? I want to be the fucking merch designer. I want to be the executive producer. I want to be the photographer and the cameraman and the, you know what I'm saying? And the artist and the performer and the stuntman. I do my own stunts. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the motorcycle going crazy. Dead ass, like figuratively. You know what I'm saying? But like, regardless of the fact, 4 a.m. I'm out here talking to the camera. I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not about like an ego thing either. I don't believe that anybody is a genius. I don't believe that anybody is better than the next person. I just think that it's a fact that some people refuse to acknowledge that they have the power, they have the ability within themselves to project expression onto the world. But it's like everybody is so afraid of being themselves. Everybody is so afraid to express themselves. Everybody is so afraid to go after something because it's looked down upon right now. It's looked down upon to have ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's looked down upon to be different. It's looked down upon to be a leader. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, if you're not gonna lead, then who the fuck is? If you're not gonna do it, then who is? I don't understand where it's like people have this idea, have this certain hierarchy in their mind where it's like there's like a certain upper echelon of individuals who are meant to do certain shit, and then there's like a lower echelon where people are just meant to support those upper echelon people who are doing the cool shit, when in reality it's like the system is so fucked up and it's so deep rooted that I don't know if there's any really fixing it. But everybody has that will within them. Everybody has that power within them. It's all about an agency of whether or not you're gonna do it. Everybody has the powers and the means to do it, but nobody wants to do it. So I do truly believe that creativity and expression is within all of us. I don't believe that I have some sort of innate power that, I'm able to just do certain cool shit and other people aren't. No, it's just, I always believed I could do this shit. And then it took me a while to understand how, in the way in which I wanted to express myself. It wasn't just like, out the gate, I'm making cool shit. It's just like, cool shit is real shit and authentic shit. And the more and more you understand yourself, the more and more you understand how you can authentically project yourself onto the world. How you can authentically express yourself. And that's when the cool shit really emerges. That's when you're able to make shit for what it is. And that's why I really believe that my art is a commentary. It's like a commentary and expression. It's like the world wants to put you in a certain box and you just completely reject that shit and you just go to the other side and you're like, put me in this box, I dare you, because I'm not doing that shit. I'm doing me. I'm doing what I want to do. I want to do, the cool shit that I envision. I don't want to follow through with other people's visions of what I should be and what I should do. It's not a matter of that, bro. It's a matter of what you want to do. It's a matter of what feels right to you. That gut feeling inside, that authenticity that only you understand. It's that inner truth, bro. That inner truth that you have to, it's a matter of trusting yourself and then following through with it. It's easy to, put your trust in other people, but sometimes it's uncomfortable to put that same amount of trust within yourself. But everybody has that innate agency to do the things that they really want to do the things that they're meant to do. It's whether or not you're gonna follow through with it. And I just want to inspire people to do that. I just want to inspire people to, be themselves, to go for some cool shit, to just really like try. I just want to inspire people to try at the end of the day. Cause that shit, the fact that trying is so frowned upon in, you know, modern day, and going for something is like seen as corny, like that shit really like breaks my heart, bro. Dead ass. Like, if, you know, like when I have kids of my own and they're going for something, I'ma just, you know, encourage them to the fullest. And every time, you know, they come to me asking certain questions, I'ma always ask them what they think about it and encourage them to have that ode to agency and free will and freedom of thought, just to come to their own conclusions and create their own solutions. With this new album, I just really want to inspire people to do what feels right to them. And if you don't have the means to do what you want to do, you create the means itself. You know, I didn't have a producer, I didn't have a cameraman, no photographer, no, you know, agent, no guidance at all, except the guidance that I had within here. It's like I just followed through with that, and everything else just unraveled how it was supposed to. I just stayed true to what was in here, and then everything else followed. It's not about what you're given, it's about what you create. It's about how you use what you're given. It's about how you play the cards you get dealt. It's not about the cards themselves. And I don't know, man, it's like art is just freedom. Art is the willingness to understand yourself. Art is, you know, heir to the throne. That's the shit where it's like the fucking dragon scroll, dog. That's what I'm talking about, heir to the throne. Y'all ever watch Kung Fu Panda, bro? That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, Poe opens up the dragon scroll and there's nothing inside there, bro. It's just a reflection of himself. Heir to the throne, bro. It's like everybody has that shit within themselves, dog. That's why this album is called Heir to the Throne. If that even makes any sense, like I really hope that shit resonates with you, because we're all Kung Fu Panda, bro. We're all Kung Fu Panda. Dead ass. I'm like, we're all Poe, bro. And it's like everybody gets dealt that dragon scroll and people open that shit up and they just see themselves. And at first they're confused. And maybe you stay in that state of confusion, or you say you understand that state of confusion and you realize that at the end of the day, you are the truth, bro. You are the truth, and that truth is within you. And you just gotta follow that. And you just keep on following, and you stay course. You stay the course, and you follow the path. And you just keep walking it. You just keep walking it. And you know, you may not see results, and people may not understand it, but something keeps your feet moving, something keeps your legs moving, and you just keep walking the path until you start to realize that, you know, it's not about what people think. It's about how you feel. It's about how true you're being to yourself. It's not about the other people, bro. It's not about what people think. It's about what you think. This is your life. On some real shit. And I truly do believe it's like some of this shit is already written. Some of this shit is just like, it's already written, and it's a matter of whether or not you're willing to follow through with that, you know, that book. It's a matter of, well, bro, it's like, let me see if I got some more shit that I want to touch on. Man, I'll touch on that. I'm gonna touch on this, and then I'm gonna end the video. People have such attachment to the perception that other people have of them and the image that they created. Sorry, I'm gonna restart this. People have so much attachment to the perception that other people, okay, listen. I'm gonna restart this one more time because I wanna really just express this really quick and fluently. People have so much People have so much attachment to the perception that other people have of them and the image that they have created of themselves in their own mind, which foundationally is all fucking skewed. It's all built on nothing, bro. The entire means of which we build the perception of ourselves and the image that we have of ourselves in our mind is built on shit that is so universally arbitrary. Whether that be fame, status, wealth, it's all nothing, bro. It's nothing. And I want to say this, but I know it's gonna, strike a chord in certain people, and I know people are gonna be offended by it, but it's like, foundationally, we're all nobody, bro. And I don't give a shit who you are. You're fucking nobody, bro. You're nobody. And it's like, that is just gonna be like, whoa, like, I'm this, no. You're fucking nobody, dog. And that's not a bad thing. It's just the truth. People like attach so much things to themselves, and their self-image becomes so important to them. And it's like, no, bro. No man is better than the next man. And we're all people, bro. We're all foundationally the same. And whatever it is that we attach to ourselves is just shit that is created by the society that we live in. All of that shit that we assign to ourselves, all of that shit, is nothing. It's nothing. It holds no innate value. It doesn't. And that's what it's like. People want to call themselves genius or X, Y, and Z. Bro, everything that I'm doing, I truly believe in the core of my heart, everybody else could do. It was just a matter of me understanding that I had the means to do it. It was just a matter of me I just stopped making excuses. I just stopped, all the constraints that were built up in my life, I just removed them completely, and it was just like, fuck this shit. Whatever it is that I want to do, I'm just gonna believe that it's possible, and whoever gets in my way, fuck it. Their opinion holds no value to my goal and what I'm gonna do. And their words mean nothing to me. Unless it's some encouragement that I will take to my heart and really, that shit will sit with me and I'll feel that love. All that negativity and all that shit trying to bring you the fuck down, bro, it holds no fucking value if you don't assign it any value. It only holds the value in what you give it. If you don't give it any power, then it has no power to bring you the fuck down, dog. On some real shit. And that's what I really mean that from the heart of my core, bro. It's like, all this bullshit, we just assign it power. All this bullshit, we assign it value. And if you take that value and that power away from any shit that's trying to bring you the fuck down, it has no ability to bring you down. It has no ability to bring you down. And I really mean that, bro. And bro, it's like, it's dead ass almost 5 a.m. I'm in the camera talking to myself, bro. Because like, I just want to inspire people, bro. At the end of the day, with my art, it's a commentary. It's a commentary of life. All the shit is like, people take Instagram and the internet way too seriously. So I'm gonna just create a commentary of it. And I'm just gonna be real and authentic. And I'm just gonna be honest, bro. When's the last time someone was honest with you, bro? And when was the last time you were honest with yourself, dog? On some real shit, really honest with yourself, bro. And you just stripped away all the shit that you assigned to yourself, whether that be your accomplishments, your money, your fame, your clothes. You think any of this shit means anything to me? These clothes, this chain, these glasses, this hat, it's nothing, bro. It's nothing. I promise you, all of this shit is just a means. It's all a means. It's never the ends. It's never the ends. And when people say money doesn't make you happy, obviously, dog, that shit goes without saying. How could anything material-wise make you happy? It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that's gonna make you happy is embracing that drive that ever prolonging will to advance. Once you accept that, you know, being stagnant and dwelling in the past and dwelling in what you've already done is never gonna fulfill you, you've realized the truth. You've already unlocked the door to success, bro. Success is just trying and trying your hardest and being true to who you are. Success isn't a destination, dog. Success will never be a destination. Success will never be a dollar amount. Success will never be a coat or a jacket or a chain or a shirt or a hat or glasses or, you know what I'm saying, and monthly listeners. Heir to the throne, dog. Success is about being you. Success is about how authentic you can be to yourself and how hard you can, you know what I'm saying, engage on a daily basis, dog. I'm gonna just call this part one, bro. The architect. It's like I'm my art, heir to the throne. I'm just dismantling and exposing and holding a commentary for the entire master architect that's at work, that is just trying to skew your vision of how you perceive the world. You know what I'm saying? That master architect guiding your thoughts. Nah, man, you just remove that and you start thinking for yourself. Take a step back and you just start moving at your own pace, not the pace that people have, you know, told you that you should move at, the pace that people told you that you should go, the path that people told you that you should take. You just create the fucking path, bro. You create the mold that you feel is true to yourself, and then you fit into it. You don't fit into the mold that other people create for you. That's bullshit, bro. That's fucking horse shit. And I don't care what people say anymore, bro. I'm done taking advice, bro. Dead ass. Cause it's like, all the advice you need is within you. It's a matter of whether or not you're gonna listen to yourself and what feels right to you. I'm in over explaining yourself and giving advice. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I became very wary of the people who, you know, give so much unsolicited advice. It's like they're just trying to tell people how to live their lives and trying to, you know, make people fit into certain molds that they believe is the truth. Nah, the truth is just within you, dog. The truth is not something you're gonna find within other people. It's only gonna be found within, you know, a deep search within yourself. And you don't even gotta go deep with it. It's like a feeling. You can feel that shit when it feels right, bro. You can just feel it right here, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, heir to the throne. It's like a mentality. That whole enterprise shit, it's a mentality. I'm trying to tell people, it's like, it's not on some egotistical shit. I'm just really here to inspire people, bro. And my art is just, it's so true and it's just so authentic and it's raw, bro. And it's like, it's commentary. It's commentary. It's commentary, bro. 5 a.m., bro, I'm here. You know, 5 a.m. I don't give a damn what time it is. 5 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It's all just numbers that a system that we've been all indoctrinated to. I don't give a, like, I'm recording shit at 5 a.m. That doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It's dark outside. It's probably gonna be light in a few hours, but at the end of the day, bro, we lit. Bruh, how long is this?